Alright, boys and girls, gather around. Mr. Nasdaq has a little story to tell you real quick. Anyways, you guys, crypto time, stock time. Okay, let's go to the monthly Ethereum. So, check the play out. You have this last day for the week. I told you Friday that Bitcoin tends to set up finally go for the move for the final move Friday. It'll set up during the week. Once you get towards Thursday, Friday, it starts setting up, and then from there it'll start setting up and going for the final move because it knows that it needs to make these final move. Whereas we regular folks, when we see the stock market, again, especially the crypto market, we don't see time to it. We just go through it. When you on your phone, you want to see the crypto, you want to check the crypto market, right? You want to check Bitcoin. You're gonna go directly to Bitcoin, or you're directly gonna go to your. If you don't know shit, you're gonna go directly to your meme coin, and you're gonna see how's my meme coin doing. Depending if my meme coin is falling, I'll panic sell because I don't know shit about the market. I don't know. I don't know that I need to go and check Bitcoin, Ethereum, and go over the candles, go over the days, go over the price range, all this shit. So you just open your phone, you see your meme coin maybe, you see that it's falling, so you say, fuck, well let me go check Bitcoin, Ethereum, or they must be falling or something. You go to your Bitcoin, Ethereum, you see that it's gone down, you see a line going down, because all you guys see is the fucking lines going up and down on your phone and whatnot. And you see, oh damn, it's at 60 something, or it went down to 60, so you panic sell. Not knowing that there's this last 4-hour candle that matters a lot, and depending how we close this 4-hour candle, we're gonna gradually start going up. Or they don't see, hey, we were following money through Wednesday, but hold up, let me see how Friday comes up, because Friday tends to set up, and anyways, so we don't see that when we buy and sell, when we see our coins. We don't see this shit. We don't even acknowledge or know that, hey, the crypto market, it's literally running on time. So that's another thing that people gotta be aware of, that it's important to know, to see where these candles close in order for you to take advantage and go for buys or sells. So we're following this whole week. This was an important area to hold, as we see me putting an alarm. I then noticed after the drop that we start doing this right here. We start holding for 4 or 5 days. Start holding right here. As I'm seeing this happening, especially that it's lasting towards Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, staying the whole time here. It's like, okay, cool. We're gonna set up, end up falling there Thursday night, being in the area, and Friday night is when you're gonna start having your little blast throughout the night or whatnot. And that's what ended up happening. And also, this is part of this bigger picture right here. This is a new territory, and it's telling you where the basement is at, which is right here, right here, right here. All this is telling you, hey, we're respecting the support. We're respecting the support, and we're gonna try again, slowly go back up. 50% of this is right here. The Fibonacci is telling you right here, and you can see it too. 50% is right here. That's what it's going for. It is currently trying to pass this resistance right here. They see this line. You see how the Fibonacci? That's another thing. When I started doing all these lines that you guys see me doing, is because as you go through the Fibonacci, you're gonna see that these lines right here, they're not gonna stay there. Of course, they're gonna move, but they end up, the lower you go in your time frames, you're gonna see those candles, and you see how like it's almost like it dissected. And for example, I can dissect this area right here into what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 areas. but then I go to my 2-hour candle, and then I have another area, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then a couple of those 7 lines might be the same lines that were in a daily, but the majority of them, no, they're gonna be in between those other lines. So the more I kept doing all these lines, the more I kept seeing that, and the more I kept seeing how the Fibonacci lined up with the lines that I was doing. Then from there, I was like, I don't really need the lines. I don't really need the Fibonacci. I can use the lines, especially with color formation, to let me know how strong these certain lines are and whatnot. And that's how I started doing my whole line thing in boxing. But originally, I was using the fib a lot, because the fib will tell me where it's at, a key area. For example, right here, when I go to my arrow candle, even right here, I can see that this is a box and this area about to blow up. Also because we're on the edge, or we're on the edge of the resistance bubble. And you can see right there, we're coming to the last 4-hour candle of the week. So it's gonna be a lot of movement. Either it's gonna fucking blow up, keep going up and closing above that, or it's gonna come back down on the 50, and then these next 4 to 8 hours are gonna be important to hold and continue up to go into the move. And now we're gonna break the 50, which is then would mean that the market's gonna retrace on down a little bit, and especially right here, a 4-hour candle saying 50 respects it, create support right here, because it has support right here. This is the area that we couldn't pass. So as long as we maintain this region, especially above this 50, we're good. Otherwise, we're gonna just kind of keep consolidating, taking advantage. So, and if you also gotta think about it, we can use this as this was I don't know how to say it. This could also been used just to maintain the consolidating. Otherwise, if we would have broken this right here, it would have been a whole new different story. It would have been, just all over the place here. But this is just like where you're in the pool with the kids, and you see that the kids they want to be in a certain area of the pool, and you see that they're falling away, going away from the area, and then here you come for the help. You give them that little push just so they can still maintain in that area right there, knowing that later on they might come back down, or might back down to your area, and you're gonna go again and give them that little push just so it can maintain in that price range or whatnot. Same thing with this. That's all we're doing. We're giving that push. All right, cool, you guys. We got more time that we can still bullshit in here for the next couple of days until we're again we see that it's. So that's how I see the market doing this. It's giving a push. They can again have traders. Oh shit. Okay, we're good. We still have hope. We can slowly climb up. Whatever. Look at Ethereum. Look at Bitcoin. We're still in the bull run area. That's how we're doing. We're giving it. We're giving traders, investors, all right, cool. We're still in the bull run. Otherwise, this would have been a panic sell. This would have been a panic sell, especially with all this bad news that you're hearing. And it's pretty much the main reason why the market was dumping was because this crypto that was hacked a long time ago, Mount Hawks or whatever exchange or whatever the fuck it was back then, finally got released to the public. So therefore, thousands of people that had their money, finally maybe they need the money to pay rent, whatnot, so they're selling their Bitcoin. That's what made supposedly Bitcoin go down. But as it goes down, these motherfuckers are gonna be buying this shit, whatever. Whether it be Bitcoin, Ethereum, but they're gonna be buying this shit. So as you were panicking, they were buying. Especially once I saw this shit right here, I was like, they're gonna start going back up. Especially if it holds Friday, we're gonna start going back up again. Alright, you guys. If you go right here to Ethereum, so when I was covering it, I believe in this area right here, Friday night, saying that by 5 or 1 in the morning, Bitcoin needs to be up here. Therefore, they continue going up because this was your next box area right here, and it went along with how Bitcoin was looking at Friday night, same area right here. Now saying, hey, seeing how everything's at, seeing how everything's playing out, we're in a Friday where it's at right now. Bitcoin is 12 o'clock. It was either 12 or 11 o'clock. I said Bitcoin by 1 in the morning is going to be somewhere in the region, and then as we get closer to 5 o'clock, it's going to end up moving, or it's going to be here by 5 o'clock, close here at 5 the day here. That way the next day continuing up into this phase right here. This was going to act like a resistance area. Once we smash through this, we're going to hit another smaller resistance area right here, and that's going to be our walk for today. We're either going to break through this, close here, or barely close above, but I don't really see it closing above. I see it closing here, or I see it close. Yeah, I see it closing here in this region. I don't really see it go shoot on up. That would be a really bullish sign too. So I see it really closing here. Then the next couple of days, it could maybe come back down here, struggle, whatnot, but that's what we want. But all this is still screaming bullish. All this is still screaming bullish. Especially we have the Fed, Powell talking on Tuesday. This is something about Bitcoin, just economy, whatnot. Just pay attention to see how Bitcoin reacts to it. I think the Fed is going to talk on Tuesday, probably sometime in the morning or around 11 or 10. That's what they normally do it. Another thing I want to pay attention to, the box. See that box right there? There's a box forming. When I saw it, see the entry telling you right there? When I saw it, it was down here. But I noticed that that at some point it was right here. So I was like, oh, there's a box. 2 right here, 1 right here. The other one's forming right here. It went inside, so you got 2 and 2. Now we need to see how to react. When I was watching, I was like, oh, I'm going to go for a little buy right here, because this is your entry. I'm going to box it up. Because at some point, eventually, you're going to start going back inside the box and finish this pattern right here, which is green, red, green. What the fuck? Oh, it is. Alright, so then... Oh shit, it's far away. But yeah, so see? So there's a box. It's gonna end up wanting to close here. We're on the 50 Fibonacci. It's gonna go right here, struggle, and wanna close above inside this box right here. And then once you see Ethereum do that, you're either gonna see Bitcoin start doing slowly, moving up slowly first, slowly up, moving slowly up. And then all of a sudden you're going to see Ethereum pushing up, and that's going to also help Bitcoin continue with the trend that it's doing right now. If it is doing it. See? It's also getting ready. It's like right there. It's like, give me the word. Give me the word, buddy, and I'll go. So as you see it going up in here, then 30, 15 minutes later, you're going to see Ethereum also start moving more. Because it knows it's the final countdown. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. It's the final countdown. 15-minute candle is going to be, yep, entry right here. Because again, same reason. Struggle, struggle, struggle. Fail. 3, 4, 5 o'clock. Struggle, struggle, struggle. You're going to see this entry. You're going to then see switch this over here and this over here, saying your targets are going to be right here, and right here.